my mama cry.
Oh, here he is.
Please, Daddy,
It's
don't
very
get
elusive.
drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry.
Oh, yeah? Is Eloise around?
Time's only 7.
Hello? Iain?
I'm almost 8, as you can see.
Oh, hello?
You
Answer on the postcard, please.
past 11 and fell down underneath our Christmas tree.
Ow.
Please, Daddy, don't get drunk
Hello?
this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Please, Daddy, don't
I'll
get
go for all the rest of my
drunk this
studio tonight.
Christmas. I don't want
No,
to
because
see
I've had 2
my
pints at the
mama
local.
cry.
What a beautiful start to the show. We'll have your phone calls and dicking around them. Whatever you fancy. It's Thursday night. It's almost a weekend. Who cares? So it's come to my attention that I don't have a middle name. I haven't got... My middle name's Lee. Hey, guess what, kids? Lee isn't my real surname. It is now, because I've changed it legally by the deed poll. If you've never changed your name legally, I cannot recommend it enough. It's the most fun, empowering thing you can do. You go onto a website, you type in what your name was, what you want your name to be, and then you send them a cheque for £35. Hey, Bob's your uncle, you've changed your name. It's a wonderful thing to do. And I thoroughly recommend everybody does it. But so that means that what was my middle name is now my surname. So I have no middle name. So, the main thrust of tonight's show is, I want to know what your middle name is, and I need a new middle name. Eloise, you haven't got a middle name either, have you?
No, never warranted one.
So you've got a first name and a last name and no middle name?
Exactly.
Okay, so we need a middle name for myself and for Eloise, please. 0330 123 1215. You push button 1 and then hold on, because Eloise will get to you eventually. And then we'll call you back, so it doesn't even cost you that much money. So we're doing that. I bought a Christmas tree today.
I know.
I could not wait anymore. And me and my wife were sat there, a bit bored, and we were... We'd had a really crap morning, that was it. We'd had a really crap morning. She'd had some really crap stuff on the email. And, my car was in the garage, and then I had the courtesy car, and that got written off.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up quite late, and I turned my phone, and I got an email from my insurance saying, "Dear Mr. Lee, because your car's been written off, we cancelled your insurance yesterday." Sorry, what? And they'd cancelled my insurance at midnight. So I was driving around yesterday
without
insurance. And I phoned them up, and I went mental. I went absolutely mental. I said,
quite rightly.
Bloody hell are you doing? My car has not been written off. My car's parked outside. I was driving it yesterday without insurance, apparently. Oh, I don't know about that, Mr. Lee. We'll see what we can do. We'll call you back. I said, yeah, call me back in 5 minutes. I'm going out. I was still in bed. I'm going out in 20 minutes. I need the car all day. And then they called back and they sorted it out. But idiots.
What? That's mental.
Idiots.
I can't believe they would even do that. They have to warn you, surely, legally.
It turns out, no, they don't. Turns out they can send you an email. Who checks their emails all the time? Only a mental person like me. And I'd been driving all day yesterday without insurance.
That's
Incredible.
so bad.
And my wife had some nonsense on the email, so we just sat there feeling a bit glum, and I said, hey, should we go and get a Christmas tree? It's like, can we? It's like, yeah, let's do it. And we were worried about it wilting, and I twittered, will my tree wilt before Christmas? Well, we want it to last till Christmas. We don't want it to last the full, And most people said, no, it'll be fine. So we went down to my local garden centre where I met a very lovely, slightly enthusiastic chap. I have to be careful, he's probably listening this evening. Very nice chap who was a fan of various things I've done.
Aww.
And we bought a tree, £50.
That's not that bad for London, I don't think.
£50.
Did you get the posh one?
We got a posh. It's like the top of the range. They had 3 ranges.
The ones that the ferns don't drop.
The pines.
That's it.
The pines don't drop. And it's 6 foot, so it's big. And we got it home and we set it up. And then we started putting the decoration. We started rowing about Christmas light. I actually had an argument, a proper... where I did it. She went, no, that's rubbish. I'll do it. And then she had a go. And I went, no, that's rubbish. I'll do it. And then I got bored, as I do, and I went, I'll tell you what, you do it. But then we're looking at it. I said, I think the tree's wilting. And we got water in and everything, but the one side of it is a bit,
it's sad.
And she was going, it's got, my wife calls them balls. She doesn't know they're called baubles. She calls them balls. It's because it's got too many balls on it. And I said, I don't think... so we took the balls off, but it still was, the tree was a bit... So we've got a wilty tree. It's not going to make it till this weekend, let alone Christmas. So I need tips.
There's got to be ways to revive
There
it.
must be a way of bringing... they can reanimate the dead now, I think they can do that.
They've done
experiments in Sweden where they can bring dead people back to life, only for like 10 seconds. This is true. There's a video of it on YouTube where like a person who's dead... It depends how they died.
Right.
But a person who was like had a heart attack or something like that, a heart attack, they can bring them back to life, just like 10 seconds. Honestly, there's video of this and it's amazing.
Do they speak?
They sort of... It was on News 24, BBC News 24 the other day, and you can see the person is like dead and they just go... Wah! They kind of like... It's like the shock of being brought back to life and then they die again.
Oh, God.
It's the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life. I think they can do it. Or maybe I dreamt it. Anyway, so there must be a way of doing that with trees. There just must be a way of doing that with trees. I refuse to believe that there isn't a way. So 0330 123 1215. And in this action-packed show, and believe you me, it is action-packed, because we're going straight in with the 3 topics. We'll play topic relay next week. Keep meaning to do that. But
yeah.
I forgot. We'll do that next week. The third topic in this hat-trick trio is I was on the bus, getting the bus into work. And I enjoy getting the bus in. It's kind of nice. And I've started to see regular people on the bus, and it's, I take my time, and it's very, very relaxing. Listen to Tommy Boyd Human Zoo on my black iPod. I have 2 iPods. I have an iPod Nano, which is very old, which is full of Tommy Boyd, and another iPod that's full of crap. And so we stopped at this bus stop. And I was on the top deck, I looked to my left, and there was a young couple having a fag out a window. I thought, that looks nice. I remember the days of having a sneaky fag out the window, it looks leaning out windows. I thought, that looks nice. And, I thought, I was trying to imagine what this young couple, they're in their 20s, and their flat looked miserable and grim and grotty.
Fun-loving.
Yeah, I remember being like 20, I don't know, they're 23, 24. I remember being 23, 24, and thinking I knew it all and the world was at my feet. Little did I know what was about to come. Anyway. So I'm watching them, and then the girl turned around and saw me, and I think she recognised me, because she started tapping the fella, going, "There's a bloke on there. Look at the bloke on there. I think it's the bloke you used to be on the telly. It's him." And so suddenly I got really embarrassed. So I just started looking directly ahead. So they're to my left. I'm looking directly ahead, and thinking, "The bus, please move, please move, please move." We were sat there for 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. They do this thing, don't they, on buses now, where they regulate the buses. Yeah. So we're there for 5 minutes.
And you're just having to try not to look out the corner of your eye.
I couldn't look. So then, 2.5 minutes into it, I then looked at my iPod and pretended I was selecting a different track. I wasn't. And what I really wanted to do was I wanted to do that. Just put my hand over my face and just not look. But I just had to sit there. And the moment we pulled away, I had a little look. There were about 5 or 6 people leaning out the window looking. I was going, oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Where did they find them all?
And if I was them, I would have filmed it. And that I would have put that footage on YouTube by now, if that. So there may be. So, this is what we've got for you tonight. Have you ever been stared at? 0330 123 1250. Ever been stared at, Eloise? You're a good-looking lady. I guess, lady, you probably get stared at all the time.
I'd never noticed because I never wear my glasses. So I've probably missed the man of my dreams and stuff. They've walked past me, I've never noticed.
Because girls... Do you know that girls get looked at a lot by blokes?
Probably.
In the street. I notice it with my wife a lot. My wife's very attractive. I am batting way out of my league, dear listener. Way out of my league. And I know she gets stared at quite a lot. And sometimes I do a bit of I catch the blokes, I do a bit of, excuse me, but then I'm the same. I look at pretty girls in the street. It's to do with your testes. Your testes. It is. It's to do with your testes. They drive your eyes. Don't analyse that too much. It makes sense. So you can't. But that happens a lot to girls. this is getting stared at. And I wonder if girls can... You switch it off by not being able to see, by being blind.
Yeah.
I wonder if girls can switch it off. 0330 123 1215. There's a thing. Ever been stared at? What's your middle name? And can you have a middle name for me and Eloise? And Christmas trees, please. We're going to go to... We've got calls already. This is great. Terry's in the Cardiff. Good evening, Terry. Hello? Terry? Oh, well, Terry, what? Hello?
Who's there?
Hello, Mr. Lee. The new name for you, but
Yes?
I don't know what pseudonym you'll come up with next because they're all bloody good. Sorry for swearing, but that's the way it goes.
Yes, that's... What on earth is this gentleman talking about?
My new name for me is Rip Torn.
Well, that's already someone's name.
I know, but I want to be Tyrone Torn.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. We're not giving new names.
Oh, I want a name. I want a new name. Why not?
No, you
It's better than my real name, Cashman, and that's no bloody good, is
hang
it?
on, your name is Cashman?
Cashman, and that's no bloody good.
Is that what... Weren't you used to be
That's
in the
a real name, and I'm skint.
Didn't you used to be in the News of the World in the 90s, giving away cash to people who needed buses for special
Well,
needs
I
children?
do donate to charities, even though I'm on the socials, so
Okay,
I
well,
give to...
Jolly good for you. But
So I'm not going to go on about that. I'm watching
You already
Hotel
have.
Voyeur at the moment, and I'm reading the lips.
Hotel Voyeur.
That's
Is that underwear tight enough for you to do that?
Oh, could be on the
Thank you very much. Hotel Voyeur.
956, her name is Speedy, because when she performs, she performs...
Okay, you're a horrible man.
We won't go into that, Ian. I've already been through that.
Shut up.
Down that thing.
Shut
Have
up.
I been stared at many a time?
Oh, I bet you have. I bet you
Yes,
have, Cashman.
many a
Does sound
time,
like
Ian.
someone you'd want to
Yes.
stare
Many a
at.
time.
Yes. Well, thanks for calling.
Oh, you cut me off, you?
Yes. He was talking about Hotel Voyeur. It's one of those channels where it's... Basically, porn's gone crazy in this country.
Right.
Before, in the old days, if you wanted to watch a mucky channel, you had to subscribe and you had to, phone them up or activate this guy. Now, there's channels where there's women in bras and pants, quite erotic. It's enough to knock one out to, and then you're supposed to phone them up. So they sit there going, "Phone me, phone me." And you're supposed to phone them
You
up.
need to film your impression of that.
We'll film it in a minute. But they go, phone me. And they sort of rub in there. They're not allowed to show any nip or lip, but they're going, phone me. And then you phone them up, and they talk filthy to you, basically. While you, but the image, what they've not realised, is like £1.50 a minute. The image is strong enough for most normal men to knock one out to anyway.
They don't even need to phone up.
We've taken a horrible, horrible laddish turn 15 minutes into... If you've never heard this show before, it's never normally as loaded magazine, nuts magazine as this. I do humbly apologise. Oh, very quickly, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. There are pictures of Andre up there. There are new ones up there, I believe, as well.
I'm going to put them up in a sec.
They will be removed in 45 minutes. At midnight, those pictures will be taken down. So if you've not had a look... then do go and have a look.
I'll do them now.
Let's try and steer away from that slightly laddish thing. Fat Steve!
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm very well, Fat Steve. Not heard from you for a long time.
No, it's been far too long, man. I've just been, chilling.
Oh, nice one. Whereabouts? Yeah, whereabouts are you?
America?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, man. You sound a bit stoned.
Well, what else can I do?
Well, Fat Steve, what can we do for you this evening?
Well, nothing.
Okay. Have you ever been stared at?
Yeah.
Have you got a middle name?
Fat.
And do you know about Christmas trees?
What?
Excellent stuff. That's how we start a show. Keep calling. The phones are really busy. Keep calling. Eloise will now nip off to the next studio and take your calls.
Not if you want the photos.
Screw the photos. Get these callers. They're far more important than that lush.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I don't know. Has something happened? Has the Queen died, or have I sworn or something? The phones have gone mental this evening. Oh, I know. It's because I've done a bit of preparation and come up with some topics. That's what it is. Hey, goodness me, it's Tiger.
Hello, how are you?
Jeez, at last, it's you,
I know.
you weirdo. Let's explain who you are and why you're mental. You set up a forum for me.
I did indeed. Well, I thought it would be a good idea because you've got so many listeners,
Yes,
and it would be good to have a place where people can just come together.
It's
and
not necessarily.
chat.
It's not necessarily good because a lot of them are diseased and dangerous people. But the forum is. I just got the forum up before I saw your name on the switchboard. IainLeeForum.tk. TK. What the hell is TK?
Because I can't afford to get a domain, so I've just had to get some dodgy
Some dodgepot.tk thing. IainLeeForum.tk. Sell it to me, Tiger. What can the kids do there?
Well, they can get all information on you, what's coming up.
Yes.
And just discuss about all the different listeners. And
can I ask you, by the way, I must update IainLee.com one day whenever I get round to doing it. But why?
Yeah, you need to.
I know. Well, I said the guys that run it are pornographers, and I sent them some stuff to update it ages. They do it all for free. And I sent them some stuff ages ago to update it, and they never got round to it, and I can't be bothered. Anyway, so, what can I ask? Why? Because you sound like a normal, intelligent young lady.
I am. I'm actually normal.
You've got better stuff to do than the Forum for Some has been, haven't you?
Well, I've been a big fan of yours for a long time, since the 11 o'clock show.
Wow, yeah, I remember that.
Well, I didn't hear anything from you for ages, and then my boyfriend actually brought home one of your podcasts.
Yeah.
When, you were at LBC days.
I remember that place, yes, as well. Yeah.
And ever since then, I've just been listening to you, and I've just been a big fan, so I thought it would be a good idea.
It's appreciated. I have meant to mention it on the radio before, but I am incredibly forgetful, so IainLeeForum.tk is the place to go. And I sometimes go on there and post on there, and sometimes answer questions. As long as they're not too... Even the rude ones I answer as well. OK, so, have you been stared at?
I have, quite a few. Well, I get the London Tube.
Yeah.
So you constantly get guys looking at you, and sometimes they try and get the odd feel as well, the crafty feel.
They try and... a watchy feel? A crafty feel?
Yeah.
No, they don't. Really?
Yeah, they do, or rub up against you a certain way, and just no.
That doesn't happen in real life. That surely only happens in Japanese fantasies. They try and cop a feel. And what do you do in that? Do you turn around and say, "Oi, get off"?
I think I give them the look, or I literally say, "Do you mind? What do you think you're doing?"
Yeah, and they say, "Well, trying to bang one." It's gone very FHM this evening. I can only apologise. It's not normally like an edition of Zoo magazine. Well, okay, that's depressing that they're a pervert. Are any of the perverts good looking though? Are there any times you go,
never?
No. That's the thing, isn't it? You imagine they're all going to look something like Andre from Basildon, don't you?
Oh, my God, I saw the pictures today.
Yeah, the pictures of Andre will be taken down at midnight, although we'll keep Andre Rally up, which is...
Do you know who he reminds me of?
Go on.
You know David from Big Brother? Do you remember him?
Who was David?
He was a northern guy, and he was gay. Quite loud.
Andre, are you northern and gay?
Him.
Andre? Hang on, Andre's fallen asleep, listen.
Quite loud.
He's snoring.
Oh,
can you hear him snoring?
Andre? Oh, my God.
He's snoring on the phone. He's fallen asleep on the phone. That's how pissed he is.
Fast asleep.
Well, Tiger, listen, it's lovely to talk to you.
You as well.
How come you've never... Call in more often? Come on.
All right, I will do. I will.
Thank you very much. Take care.
All right, take care.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
I've ran for 25 minutes today.
That's well long.
It's long, because bearing in mind, Tuesday of last week when I started running, I ran for 13 minutes and nearly coughed up my insides.
This is like double.
17, and then I ran 25. The trick is you do it slower. That's the trick. You do it slower, and then you can last for longer. And I went a more interesting route. I went an interesting route. I could have run for longer, but I just got a bit bored.
But... why are you running? Are you running for health reasons, or just because you want to start running, or what else?
I don't want to die.
Okay.
I'm going to run a 5k race at some point.
Right.
I'm going to win that bloody thing.
Well,
I'm not going to win it.
Because you ran for more time. Sorry.
Yes.
You went less of a distance.
Well, no, it was probably more of a distance in total.
If you went a lot slower, it's probably only about a metre in length, surely.
Well, I ran to the woods. I ran to woods that I didn't even know were near me.
Oh, all right, then.
I ran through the woods and it was like night time and I got scared. Yes. But, whatever.
All right.
Yeah. We got so many... How come the phones are so busy?
I don't know. I can't keep up with them, to be honest. I've got a list of 8 people still in the waiting list to call.
Only pick the best ones. If any of them sound rubbish, don't call them back. We only want good callers. This is what I've decided. This is what I think will make the show better. We only put good callers on. Huh?
They are all quite good on this list, though.
Gatford's on there already, so I can, he's not one of the best, is he?
Well, I put all them on because I was worried we wouldn't get others.
Bill from Coventry's very dull.
But then we haven't. I couldn't then swap them then because I'd already said you're on the list.
Ryan from Essex is a bit dull.
Do you see what I mean?
You mustn't say they're on the list. What did I...
I'd already rang them up.
What did
No, that's what I've said to the other people.
What did
but I'd already rang these ones up.
What did I...
I can't cut them off and say, sorry, you're too boring.
What did I tell you?
You just said...
what?
Never promise that you will definitely call them back.
What did I tell you to say to them?
I will try and call you back.
There we go.
Yes,
thank you. Thank you very much. There we go. Andrea's in America, of all places. Good evening, Andrea.
Hello, Ian.
How the bloody hell's the United States of America these days?
Oh, it's been crazy here.
You warmongering nation, you. Huh? Don't send more troops.
Yeah.
Bring them back home. Anyway, he's got his reasons, I'm sure. Andrea, you're calling from West Springfield. Now, there are about a dozen Springfields in the USA. Be more specific, please.
West Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm sort of near Boston, but I'm closer to Connecticut.
Oh, the places I've never been to, but I know the names because I watch television. And
home of the Red Sox, baby. Home of the Red Sox.
Oh, the Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox hit a home run, and they got 2 in the 3, and they're coming around for the 3rd, and it's the final. They got a home run! Andrea...
Yeah.
Why?
That's a World Series disappointment.
What, shouldn't you be I don't know what you're talking about now. Shouldn't you be at work if what time is it there, like 3 in the afternoon or something?
No, it's 6:33 p.m. according to my computer, and actually I should be at work, but I'm sick today.
Oh, really? What's wrong?
I don't know. I've been sick for like 4 days.
Yes, sick. You sound fine to me.
Every time I bend over, everything goes and gets spinny.
Ooh, hang on a second. Let me just keep down. Every time she bends over, everything goes... What an unpleasant image you've brought into our country. Now...
I'm sorry.
Andrea, what have you got for us today? Let's start. Have you got a middle name?
I do have a middle name.
Go on, what is it?
My middle name is Christine.
Oh, Christine, that's quite a dull middle name.
I know, unless you're a Phantom of the Opera fan.
Now, listen, you know some people have, like, 2 middle names. So they got a first name, middle name, last name. Is that greedy, or is that okay?
I think that's okay, because when I have kids, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I think if I were to ever have kids, and do you know what? I don't really fancy it, I can't be bothered, but if I ever were to do that, then I think I'd give them, like 2 middle names. I just worried that it's... anyway, okay. Have you got a middle name for myself and Eloise, please? Because neither of us have them anymore.
I do have a middle name for you and Eloise.
Okay, go on. This sounds good. I like the way you said that. Very coquettish.
All right. Now, this may be the Beatles fangirl in me,
yeah.
But I think Ian Ringo Lee sounds really good.
Oh, baby! I'm coming over to West Springfield and I'm going to make love to you all night. As long as you don't bend over, because I don't want everything dropping out. That's for Ringo. That's a wonderful middle name. That's going on the list of middle names for me. Ringo, yes, thank you. And for Eloise?
And for Eloise, Julia is a very good name. Eloise Julia sounds very nice.
Eloise Julia, yeah. I suppose to Americans that sounds quite posh. She's pulling a face of saying, no, thank you. Over here, the name Julia is associated with tarts and prostitutes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like street slang for a prostitute. If anyone's called Julia, it's like, oh yeah, how much do you charge for a Julia? So it doesn't... In America, it might be very romantic, but over here, it's not good. It's not good. And Andrea, ever been stared at? I suppose as an American, you must have been stared at all the time.
I get stared at every day. I work in a convenience store gas station, and it's like, oh, geez, why is this person staring at me?
And so you're wearing, like, are you wearing overalls? It's not Hooters you work in, is it?
No, I work for I don't think I can say where I work for.
Well, you can, because it's United Kingdom. You can say what you want.
Oh, yes. I work for a place called Cumberland Farms, and it's like a convenience store and a gas station, but we don't have a mechanic, so...
Hey, listen, speaking of Hooters, I've only been into Hooters once. I went to Hooters in Las Vegas. I was the only person that got served by a bloke.
Oh, did they even serving it then?
That hurts.
It was a man serving me, and even the women I was with got served by women, and I had a bloke in the tight little shorts, the tight T-shirt. I think this is not, it's a very nice chat, but it wasn't doing anything for me. Andrew, very quickly, have you... Now, you Americans are mental, we know that, and you go crazy for Christmas. Have you got your Christmas tree up yet?
No,
In your face,
I don't
Yank.
even think my mom's got her Christmas tree up.
In your mum's face,
mom.
Yank. In your mum's
we're
face.
getting... I don't know what we're getting. We usually would have our tree up by Thanksgiving. Here.
Yeah. You snooze, you lose,
but-
baby. I beat you.
Pardon?
You snooze, you lose, baby. I'm beating America. I am totally beating America when it comes to Christmas.
Oh, there's a couple people down my street who've already got their trees up. I can see them as I walk home from work.
I tell you what Americans do that is mental, and it started coming over here with elderly people who haven't got, haven't got any grandchildren, is putting up those huge decorations outside the house and
I
covering-
love that.
No, that is
More
that is
tacky the better.
No, you are mentally ill if you think that looks nice. It's
don't
the most
care.
hideous thing. Isn't it?
Like those blow-up things?
Don't like the blow-up things and the lights and the fake snow machines and the nodding Father Christmas. There's a power shortage. We're the world's global warming. Turn the bloody lights off.
Well, I'm looking at my driveway right now. We've got our Christmas lights up, most of them.
You're bonkers.
We've got some very elegant white lights.
Andrea,
Granted,
you are
a 4-year-old
bonkers.
lives here, but
Andrea, you are bonkers.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
It's a very, very busy show this evening. Mainly because I've done some preparation. I say preparation, I've come up with some things to talk about, when normally, of course, I don't. We just come in and put the microphones up and see what happens. If you've missed any of the shows this week, you can, of course, download the podcasts from iTunes or from www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. You'll also find videos and bits and pieces there, and all of my fan mail, which is people slagging me off. And for, I think, nearly every show this week, maybe one we didn't do, but we record like intros and outros. They're quite short today because I got in late and I had to go and say hello to Ben Jones. But so even if you've heard the show, you may want to download the podcast as well to get extra new stuff that isn't broadcast. Let's go to Ryan in the Essex. Good evening, Ryan.
Evening.
Hello, Ryan.
I have a few quick things for you.
Yes, boss.
First of all, I have a very unusual middle name.
Now, when you say unusual, is it embarrassing? Was it your parents showing off, or...?
It's not embarrassing, because for me, it's a family name. It's just a name that was sort of fashionable about 100 years ago.
Yeah.
But isn't now. It's Finlay.
Finlay's all right. There was that singer, wasn't there, that rubbish Finlay Quay.
I don't know anyone called Finlay or
Finlay's all right. Finlay's not a bad... I bet that there are lots of mums in like Primrose Hill and Belsize Park with little Finlays crawling about the floor right now.
Being from Essex, it didn't go down too well. I'm only 20, so I was only at school a few years ago, so it didn't go down too well.
But you're right, yeah, Ryan Finlay, they kind of go together, mainly because they've got the same letters in, but they kind of work. They kind of work.
Second thing is...
Yes, boss.
I know you're a big Beatles fan, like myself.
Yes.
And I was a query about one of my favourite Beatles songs, It's a song that I think it's on the Sgt. Pepper album.
Yes.
And it's never played on radio and never talked about, but yet it's my favourite song. I'm wondering, do I like the only Beatles crap song?
Go on, which one?
When I'm 64.
Ooh,
Is it like the crappiest Beatles song ever, or am I picking the wrong song to have as my favourite, or...?
I haven't got Sgt. Pepper on my iPod yet. I'm slowly putting all of my remastered albums onto my iPod.
When I get older, losing my hair.
Yeah, I know. Let's hang on a minute. Let's see if we've got it on the computer. Well, let's.
I was just wondering if I had picked the officially crappiest Beatles song ever.
There are a couple of crap Beatles songs.
Because I've just been listening today, actually, just before you came on air, to the Beatles One album that was released in 2000.
Yes.
And it's got 27 tracks on it, and they're all absolute classics. And this is my favourite song, and it's never heard of unless I'm listening to the Sgt. Pepper album. Never on radio or anything.
Hang on. Well, hang on a second. Let's just find out. Let's see. We're going to play
make
this.
my day. You're going to make my day, my year, my everything.
This is what he's referred. For those who don't know, this is what he refers to. It's not bad. It's not bad so far. Here we go. It's quite charming, isn't it? It's charming.
It's quite a little upbeat, chirpy song.
Okay, let's put this to the test, Ryan. 0330 123 1215. Call in now. We'll take your call straight to air for the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Is this song brilliant, or is it the crappiest thing the Beatles ever recorded? Pick up your phones, dial 0330 123 1215, hit button 1, come on air, and tell us, the Beatles, When I'm 64, crap or fantastic? Stay there, Ryan.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
No one's called in yet, Ryan. No one's called in to
Okay,
defend it yet.
not going well.
No,
Not going well.
Here we go. Stay there. Here we go.
Here we go.
Line 2. Is this rubbish or wonderful?
It's the second most rubbish Beatles song. The first one's Yellow Submarine.
I like Yellow Submarine. It's a nursery. You try writing a nursery rhyme. It's very difficult. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Wonderful.
Yay!
Sunday mornings go
That's, line 2. Is this song any good?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay, I think he sounded like he was stoned. Okay, it's 2-1 so far. Let's see who's the first one to get to 10. Let's go to line 3, you're on the wireless.
I don't care about the Beatles. Yoko Ono is my favourite person.
Okay, there we go. Controversial. I'll put that down as a no, then. Let's try, line 2. Line 2, is this song any good or rubbish?
That's sick.
Okay. I think he said it was good, I'm not sure. That's 3 votes. We've only got 40 seconds left. One good thing, it's very short. Line 1, is this any good or not?
I think this is one of the best Beatles songs.
Wow, one of the best. We may have stumbled onto something here, Ryan.
I think I've done something here.
28 seconds left. Here we go. Let's go to line 8. Is this song any good?
Oh, Ian, yes, I like it. It reminds me of the Wombles, though.
It does, yes, it's very reminiscent of the Wombles. 5-2. We've got time for one more call. Let's go to line 1. Is this song any good or not?
Hello, it's okay. It's not one of their best. I prefer Nowhere Man or Strawberry Fields.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Now so it's 6-2. Let's put it to the test now as we play it for a second time. This is when you're really testing your patience with a song. If you can stand to hear it a second time. Sorry, I think that was Helena just yawning. Right, let's. You still there, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm still
good, lad. Line 8. Is this song any good or not?
Me? Yes, of course it is. It's great.
Are you sure?
Yes. No, I love the Beatles. They're part of being British, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yes. What? The hell was she on about, weirdo? 7-2. You listen, man. It's almost complete. We're going to get to 10. Line 3. You're on the wireless. Is this song any good or not?
It's absolute rubbish.
Oh, why?
Oh, ever since Sherry Blair sang it.
When did she sing it?
Oh, she sang it. Oh, it was on the news ages ago. It's awful.
Sherry Blair sang it?
Never heard that.
No, I'm YouTubing that as soon as I
think he's lying.
Yes. Let's try line 6. Line 6, any good or not?
Who's singing on this track?
Paul McCartney.
Well, if you play it backwards, McCartney says, I am dead, hail Satan.
Okay, he could have a point there. Let's try line 4. Line 4, any good?
It's very good, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I know. I think that may have been McCartney calling in himself.
What's the score now?
It's 8-3 in favour. 2 more votes and we're there. Line 5, is this song any good or not?
Absolute rubbish.
Oi, 8-4. There we go. Let's go to line 9. Any good or not?
No, it's not. Hello, Ian. It's Basil. No, it's not. It's a pile of poo.
Okay, pile of poo. It's 8-5. 8-5. They're catching up, Brian.
Not good.
We
Not
may have
good.
let this go on too long. Hang on a second. Let's steady.
Isn't that a vote then? He said, I play the Beatles.
Yeah, that's a vote. He said, I play the Beatles. It's 9
And
minutes.
then there's my vote.
No, you can't. Your vote doesn't count. Line 1, is this song any good or not?
Nah, it's balls.
It's balls? Okay. 9-6.
Borderline swearing.
The other fella dropped the F-bomb. I don't know if you heard that, Ryan.
Yeah,
I dumped that. No one else heard that. Line 3, is this song any good or not?
Ian.
Yes?
You gotta be honest with yourself.
Yes?
The Beatles are pretty crap.
Oh, no.
How dare you?
No, go away.
Oh, no.
Line 4, is this song any good or not?
Oh, it's rubbish.
Okay, let's,
I'm getting a bit worried now.
It's 9-8. Ay. Line 7, is this song any good?
It's brilliant.
Hey! Right. just pipped in right at the end there. Thank you for that. Ryan, well, there we go. It's official. It's 10 votes to 8. When I'm 64.
It's just a great song.
Is a great song. Thank you very much for that, boss.
You're
and
welcome,
now,
sir.
here's the Beatles with When I'm 64. Yeah, like I'm going to play that again. Come on, I'm not that stupid. Gatford! Oh, hang on, I've got the fader down. Sorry, Gatford, you're there.
Good evening.
Good evening, my love.
Yes. If that song's all right.
It's all right,
It's
isn't it?
all right. It's not the best. It's not the
Sergeant,
worst.
Sergeant Pepper, I think, is a load of old pony, to be honest.
Well,
as an album, but that's not bad. When I was in a band when I was 15, that was one of the only Beatles songs. Well, we worked that song out. We were going to play that in a heavy metal pub one night.
Is there any music in that one? Surely it's just like, dum, dum, dum,
dum, dum, dum.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's you know that melodic noise you could hear?
Yeah.
That was technically music.
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just
That
so you
was
know.
fine. I have a really, well, I don't like it, a nasty middle name.
Right.
Douglas. Yeah.
Douglas, yeah. There's. Come on, Dougie, Doogie, Doug. There's.
Yeah. Dougie, Doug, yeah.
Jesus,
get
sorry,
them all out.
someone from America has just sent me a picture of their Christmas tree.
Okay.
Kimberly, who owns Idaho.
It was nice to hear Fat Steve earlier.
Yeah, it was good. We've not heard Fat Steve for a while.
I haven't heard Fat on your show in ages.
This is I'm going to post this picture on the Iain Lee show Facebook page.
Fan page.
It's the most obscenely huge tree I've ever seen in my. Hang on, my
You
mum.
were saying about the old grannies who put the lights out. There's one up my road, and it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's stupid.
The people who live next door must hate it because they must be not watch telly through the bright sunshine coming in through their lights.
I think it's a ridiculous thing. So I'm reading this email from Kimberly.
Right.
My mum has had all our Christmas trees, 4 in total, up by mid-November.
4?
4 Christmas trees.
What, does she live on the Dallas Ranch or something? What's going on?
That's I'm going to put the biggest one. Go to the Facebook page. I'll put that picture up in a minute. That's ridiculous.
But, well, don't the Americans did the Americans put trees up for Thanksgiving? Did that woman say earlier?
I think that's... Yes, I think maybe they do. Americans are mental.
What do they give presents at Thanksgiving?
I don't know what they do. I don't understand Thanksgiving. And do you know what? I'm not interested in it.
Butcher Native Americans.
When you get like hippie stations like 5 Live going, hey, happy Thanksgiving. No, hang on. It is nothing to do with us. It is not our celebration.
Technically, it's a declaration of a slap in the face for us because it's when they declared independence. Yeah. Oh, no, that was
Get
Independence
your
Day.
Thanksgiving and shove it up your backside. Do you agree with me, Vinny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good lad.
Actually, in America, they celebrate Thanksgiving more than Christmas.
Okay, well, thank you. Gatford, yeah.
Did you also know there's a different Canadian Thanksgiving?
I don't care!
Yeah, I knew that as well.
I've got the two dullest
Thanks,
callers
Vinny.
on together. This is awful.
What?
Gatford.
No, you got me and Vinny, not the dull one.
Gatford, I believe that you had a question or something to do with being stared at or something.
What do you think about stem cell research?
All right, well...
I'll come to that in a minute, then.
Okay.
You're not modest, are you?
No.
Shut your face.
All right, calm down, calm down.
Can this show get any worse?
I don't know. What do you think?
Who are you asking?
Well, I'm asking you. Anyway, please, carry on.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Iain Lee's an idiot.
All right, you're almost you're very close to getting banned, Vinny.
Harsh, isn't it? You know that bloke that presents the breakfast show? What's his name? O'Donnell.
The Marcus O'Donnell, yes.
Marcus O'Donnell.
Yes.
I once saw him at Burger King in Waterloo Station.
Oh, I fancy a Burger King right now. The spicy bean burger. Mmm.
Would have to be the bacon double cheeseburger, but of course, I'm vegetarian. But for me, he was once at the Burger King in Waterloo, and he was sitting down eating a tasty meal, and the number of people that were staring at him was incredible.
Really?
Are you lonely?
No.
Okay.
Why do you feel sorry?
I don't.
Do you like tennis?
Kind of. More to watch than play.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Who would you go play for?
Well, not Marcus O'Donnell.
Yes.
And the number of people that were staring at him was incredible. There was he was
You
on the table.
fake bat.
Pardon?
Even I can do a 5-kilometer run.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, go, my mum's coming.
Oh, right, okay, see you later, Vinny. Was that the real one at the end?
Yeah, go, my mum's coming.
So, get to the point, Gafford. I've got to play Ian Brown, Stellify.
Well, I wasn't staring at O'Donnell.
Well done. got there eventually. Right, OK. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Middle names, ever been stared at, and my Christmas tree is drooping after having owned it for only 7 hours. Can you help me? Can you? Can you?
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
It's a bloody good one tonight, isn't it? One of the best. We're here till 1 o'clock. Then it's Mark Crosley. Coming up after Bon Jovi, it's either two of your favourites or two of your most hated. It's Vinny and it's the Caddick. This song goes on for another 3.5 minutes. I'm going to film them. They're talking to each other now on the same line. I'm going to film them and we'll put that video up tomorrow so you can hear their private conversation. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this. Fun. I do apologise, dear listener. Have you seen that text? I'll read this text out as best I can. Let me put I'll get a noise for the swears. Right, hang on a second. OK, so I've just got this this text. I don't care what you say about choice opinion about music. I am liberal and embracing of all forms of music. I like Absolute Radio. I adore the Beatles as a rule. But draw the line, you cock. I think I can say that word. Yellow Submarine and When I'm 64 and similar indulgent Scouse dirges are tish songs played and enjoyed by alone. Don't make a point of it, then defend it, idiot presenter. You will lose listeners like me and more. So I just phoned him up and I said, I don't understand your text.
No.
Right? I don't understand it. And he did the, I don't know what you're talking about. So just got the text from you. I don't understand why you've used bad language. I don't understand what your point is. And he went, I've not used this phone for 25 minutes. That was the best. I've not used this phone for 25 minutes. And I said, come on, man, grow some balls. I said the other B word. I said, grow some balls. Come on, you sent a text in. It doesn't matter. It's a text. It doesn't matter. But admit you sent the text in.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've not used this phone for 25 minutes. And that was the end of that. Wonderful.
Did you get that on...
No, I didn't. Oh. But what I did get on video is these two idiots talking.
Yeah.
You right, lads?
Aye.
Woohoo.
Oh, I love you, Muppets.
They're so excited.
Oh, it's great to have you guys on board. It really genuinely is. I mean that from the... Hey, let's start the fun factory train already. Alan.
Mr. Lee.
What's your middle name?
Peter.
Oh, a little bit boring, isn't it? Vinny, what's your middle name?
Paul.
It is not Paul.
It is. I swear it is.
You have totally made that up.
Okay, if you go off the line, yeah, I'll tell you my full name.
Okay, right. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to go off the line.
Oh, I want to know.
Oh, you can't. You can't. Go on, Vinny. I don't know why we went off air then. It just told me some names. That hasn't proved anything. You proved nothing.
It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? The full name.
Well, you pretty much said it on air anyway. All right, let's go to the second topic. Second topic. Vinny, have you ever been stared at?
Yeah, actually, just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking down the bus stop, yeah.
Yeah.
And this geezer on the phone. He was speaking on the phone.
Yeah, what kind of stuff was he saying?
Yeah, he's swearing.
I'll put the hole in my... I'll make some food.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think it was his wife.
Oh, dear.
And then he looked.
Hang on a minute, hang on a second. I'm going to put Caddick to another line, because there's obviously something going on there. Okay, right. Yes.
Then he started looking at me.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought that he was actually just talking to me when he was really speaking on the phone.
Yeah.
So a few minutes later...
Can I just tell you, this is one of the dullest stories I've ever heard in my life, so it better pick up pretty quickly. You know that Mr. Grace, the boss of Absolute, thinks you're the worst caller to the station?
Yeah, well, he's a tosser anyway.
No, he's not. You can't say that about my boss. He's not. He's a lovely, lovely gentleman who I have a lot of respect for. Right, that story's finished. Caddick, have you ever been stared at?
I am.
Okay, I bet you have. Go on.
2 years ago, I gotta go. I'll talk quietly because my dad was moaning. I apologise for my dad.
Okay, we apologise to Mr. Caddick as well. So we do apologise, Mr. Caddick.
Anyway, 2 years ago, I was...
Yeah, but now we can't hear you, Alan.
I can hear you. I can still hear you.
Well, you can hear us. Yeah, I know, which is great for you, but we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can talk quietly and still talk in a normal voice.
Okay, good for you.
Right, 2 years ago, I was wearing nothing but pyjamas.
Right, were you in bed?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I was doing some fundraising for charity.
Okay, this could be tying in with a topic we never got round to doing, but go on.
Yeah, it was for the one-eyed bear charity.
Oh, okay, yes. There are a lot of those one-eyed bears around that need as much help as we can give them.
Yeah, and I was... What was that, Vinny?
Yeah, no, go carry on.
Can you both just carry on? Because you've both... The first hour was like proper Andre Rally, and now it's gone all slow. So come on, Caddick, come on.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was charging people to go into the car park while I was wearing my pyjamas.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't let people in unless they paid a charge.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Excuse
Vinny,
him.
I'm talking here.
He's talking quietly, so he doesn't wake his...
Did you just say wetting your pyjamas?
He said
they were green.
They were green pyjamas. Right, Caddick, get to the point. I'm going to cut you both off them in a minute, 'cause you both get on my nerves.
Anyway, I've still got to answer for your third topic.
I don't care. You're not going to get that. You are not going to get that far. He's just gone. He's just gone. Right, Vinny, have you got anything else?
Yeah, I've got a middle name for you lot.
Quickly, because you're really boring me now. Oh, you're too slow. You're too slow. Right. Dan Martin, I didn't realise you've been waiting for over an hour, Dan. I do apologise.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. That is out of order, and you have my sincerest apologies.
Ian, how are you tonight? Are you in a good mood?
I'm in an excellent mood tonight because I've been.
Excellent.
I was proactive today.
I've got some serious meat for you tonight. All right.
Oh, nice bit of serious meat.
I can cover two of your topics.
Good lad, Dan Martin.
I get stared at all the time. By the way.
Yes.
By babies in prams and toddlers.
Oh, you're one of those. It happens.
It does.
Do you do that thing where you're on a bus and there's like a baby in the buggy next to you and he just stares at you?
I have no idea what to do. I have to make a stupid face or something like that.
When I was young, you were allowed to do that. You're allowed to do silly faces and go...
I thought you still were.
No, you're not, because then you're a paedophile if you do that.
No, surely not. That's stupid.
No, you are. You do that.
I'm only 27.
No, I'm not saying you are, but people, you do that, and you get funny looks from people. I do that. I pull faces at babies, and I did that once, and the mother picked the baby up and moved him away.
Well, she is overreacting.
They do, but you've got to be so careful.
You shouldn't have to be, though.
No, you
What's
shouldn't
the
have
harm
to be. You shouldn't have to be, but you have to be.
I know. And also, my middle name is Robert. It's a little bit boring, but my first name is Daniel.
Yeah.
My second name is Robert. My third name is Martin.
They're all first names.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but
6
letters in Daniel, 6 letters in Robert, and 6 letters in Martin.
Jesus,
666. It's the sign of the devil. It freaked me out
You've
bad.
just put my mind. That is so cool in so many ways. 666, the same number of letters in each, and they're all first names.
It's freaky.
Daniel Martin, you are a freak.
No, I get called Lucifer quite a lot.
I'm afraid we have to cut him off. And he's been... and you've been waiting...
I've got some meat.
Shut up. And you've been waiting for 66 minutes to come on the show.
You
but
totally
I've got some meat for you. I've got some meat for you.
No, I'm just throwing
Did you not hear that, Dan?
He's not listening to what I'm saying, is he?
Listen to Ian.
You've been on the phone waiting for 66 minutes.
I have.
Oh.
I've been freezing my balls off, but it's cool. It's cool.
Are you not getting the whole 666 thing?
Who, me or Ian?
Jesus Christ.
You, Dan.
I am. It's a sign of the devil, I know.
Not your letters of your name,
The
though.
time you were waiting.
66
Really?
minutes and 6 seconds.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, my God.
It's a sign, I know.
It's like talking to my mum when she's had a drink.
Ian, can I have a little rant a second?
Okay, you've got 30 seconds. Is this the meat now?
It is the link, actually.
Okay, you got 30 seconds.
I was on the train today,
Yeah.
and these two women behind me were talking, and they were talking about how good their children were.
Yeah.
And that really, really annoyed me. It's like your umbrella thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm absolutely sick of hearing people talking about their children and how
Shut
good
up
they are.
about your kids. We're not
How
interested.
wonderful your kids are. I know.
Whoa.
It's really, really irritating.
David Cross does a very funny piece of stand-up about how his friends all start getting kids and they, like, phone him up and say, come around and look at the baby. He's staring at a grape. Yeah, I can stare at a grape. Anyone can do that.
You know David Cross is off of Arrested Development, isn't he?
Correct, yes.
Do you watch that?
Yes, I do. It's wonderful.
It's absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, have you heard any of his stand-up CDs?
I haven't. I can't say that.
Order his stand-up CDs off of Amazon today. It will only make you happy.
Ian, I actually will.
Do it. Seriously, go and treat yourself. I can't remember, what's the best one? There's one, Oh, I can't believe that you're laughing at this, or something like that. Anyway, go and order it. It'll make your world complete. Here's the Foo Fighters.
1, 2, 3, 4. Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Yes. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio, here till 1 o'clock, then it's Mark Crosley. Mondays to Thursdays, 11 till 1, if you hadn't realised, that's when we're on now. Not on Sundays anymore, although there's a best of, I believe, at some point. To be honest, I'm not listening then. I don't know. 2 more weeks and then we're off for Christmas. So come and get it while it's still hot. Oh, everybody, please be upstanding. It's Amy, the Queen of Sweden and owner of the world. Good evening, Amy.
Good evening. How are you today?
I'm lovely. It's always nice to talk to you. You've been calling us a lot recently.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. But not 2 nights this week.
Oh, really?
Someone's been calling in and claiming to be me.
May I sit down, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Every time Andre's come on and said, "Is Amy there?"
Yeah, I've heard.
So that's not you.
Not this week, no.
Well, that's a bit freaky, isn't it? That someone's...
Yeah, I know, because I was listening the other night, and this woman was on, and he asked, "Is it Amy?" And she said, yes. And I was like, somebody is calling in, pretending to be me.
Impersonating
And I don't know whether I should be flattered or disturbed.
Oh, I'd be freaked out. So hang on, was it you that wanted to turn Sweden, in the whole of England, into a swingers country? World?
Yes.
It was you. That was you, wasn't it?
I just wanted to share the world with 2 of my favourite people.
And that meant swinging. So the world is a swingers world because of you. But you're not... Look, the one time that Andre could call in and speak to you...
He's not there.
He's probably flat on his back. By the way, are the Andre pictures down yet,
They
Eloise?
are down.
The Andre pictures have been removed from Facebook. There are a couple up there that we've... people have adopted.
I've seen some of them, yeah.
What do you reckon, Amy? Would you?
I wouldn't date him, no.
No, but would you sleep with him on a one-night stand? Because that's different. That's different, isn't it? You wouldn't want to go out with him permanently or take him home to meet your mum, but would you...
Well, I don't even speak to my mum, so...
Oh, OK. I mean, I won't ask why, but I mean, I don't speak to my dad, and it's always intriguing when people don't speak to their parents.
I was just trying to take over my life, so...
Oh, really? Oh, my dad's an idiot. So
and I'm very good at ruining my life all by myself, so I don't need her to do it for me.
You hang on a minute. You own the world.
Yeah.
So, what does she know about it? What does she own? Not a country, not a world.
I could put on a plane or something, to another planet, I suppose.
Exactly.
Another solar system,
But it wouldn't be a plane that would take her to another planet. It would have to be a spaceship, definitely.
Spaceship.
I'm stalling because I'm hoping that Andre calls in, but...
Shall I just call him?
No. No, probably best not to. We did have a vote that we wouldn't have him on so much, and yet he still
That's
seems
true.
to.
This is the time, the opportune moment, if ever there was.
No, he's blown it. He was going to come down the studio this evening, Amy. But we spoke to him before the show. He phones up sometimes when we record the podcast, and he is on.
Yeah, I've seen some of it.
I know, it's mental.
He
is
thinks
on.
Ben Jones is us, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's on either the intro or the outro of one of the podcasts. I'm not saying which. You'll have to download them both to find it.
Mainly because you can't remember.
Oh, I know exactly where it was. It was one of the two. So you can hear that. But yes, Amy, what's your middle name?
I've got a very unusual name.
I bet you have.
Yeah, Candelora.
Candelabra.
Candelora.
Candelora.
Yeah.
That's not even a real name. That just sounds like a name.
Very correct. Yeah. It's inspired by a French figure skater who I had a bit of a crush on him.
Right, but so hang on. Did you choose the name then?
Yeah, because
Jesus, you're mental. You are. You're like completely deciding your own destiny. That's not how this is meant to work. I'm on your mum's side now. She should be deciding things for you. You can't decide your own name because you fancied a French figure skater.
Of course I can. I'm the queen, right?
No, well, hey, you're right, Your Majesty. I apologise.
Yeah. I gave my son his first name as his third name, and I turned his last name into one of my own names.
I don't know what that means, what you've just said. It's too complicated to
work
out.
It's very complicated.
Very, very complicated.
I won't even try to explain my family situation to you because that is really complicated.
Can you draw me a map of your family one day and send it in?
God, yeah, sure.
Draw a family tree, that's what they're called, not maps. Yes, draw that and send it in, and we'll...
that will be a treat for everyone to try to figure out, yeah.
Excellent stuff. All right, listen, have you ever been stared at, Amy?
Of course, I'm Swedish.
There you go. It happens all the time. Can I say, when I went to Sweden for the wedding of my brother-in-law and his wife now, and we were expecting hot Swedish women, the kind of blonde Nordic. Hello, I'm Nordic. Look, and there were no attractive women at all.
They're probably on holiday.
That would be it. Amy, always a pleasure to speak to you, Your Majesty.
Always a pleasure.
Take care. Oh, she's so cool, isn't she?
She is. She's like in control.
There were no attractive Swedish. It's a myth. It's a myth. They don't. They're like one or two. But you see more attractive girls waiting for a bus over here. There's a few. Itchy nose, I'm going to get surprised, that means. Gareth, good evening, Gareth.
Hi, how are you doing? You alright, guy?
I'm very, very well, Blood.
Good. Blood?
But what did you call me?
I called you Guy.
Oh, okay, Guy.
Oh, you're alright. How are you doing?
Hang on, we've been here before, haven't we? Yes.
Yeah, we have.
I'm very, very good,
I just
Blood.
wanted to say you've got a great show.
Thank you.
Absolutely great show.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. I just wanted to play with your echo machine. Can I do that?
What? Okay, well, hang on a second. Why?
Because I like to make silly noises, not just during sex, but just on a random note.
Now I get why you came on and were being all nice and friendly and saying nice things. You want me to press my auxiliary button and push up my FX fader, don't you?
I'd love you to push up your FX fader.
Okay, well, it's just for you, Gareth. Here we go.
Hello? Hello? I hate being a borrower. Stuck in this big tin can. I've been here for 8 weeks already. Someone let me out.
That's all you're getting, Gareth. That's all and he's gone. And he's gone. What a weirdo. I had to try and describe the show to someone. Who was it the other day? There was I don't know, it was someone, maybe a friend of my mum's or something, and I had to try and describe the show. And I just... Oh, no, that's it. Every time I get in a cab on the way home from here... Oh, what are you doing the radio? Yeah, what's that like then? What's it like? Was it records? I said, well, not many records. It's kind of a phone-in show. All right, like political stuff, is it? I said, no. It's like topical? No, sports? I said, no. Well, what is it then? I said, well, what it is, it's kind of like mental people. I go on air and be a dick, and mental people phone up to argue with me. And this cabbie was going, oh, yeah, what's the point of that then? I said, well, it's meant to be vaguely entertaining. He said, it doesn't sound very entertaining to me. And then we drove home in silence.
Oh, no.
Terribly embarrassing.
Hang on, was he the one that's really, quite Cockney-ish?
The big fella with the earring.
Yeah, longish, sort of, a John Travolta silver hair.
Oh, no, this guy. It wasn't him anyway, it wasn't him. It wasn't him.
I know who you mean, actually.
Yeah.
I've got something to say about him.
It'll be a nice thing to say about him, of course, won't it?
Lovely, yeah. That's good, thank you. He's always very pleasant.
They're always, all of the drivers are very pleasant, apart from that one old guy who doesn't know how to get to where I live and doesn't know how to drive. Those two things from a cab driver are essential, and he does not have either. Oh, I forgot about this. Music's good, isn't it? I forgot about this. So, do you remember we did a musical?
Oh, yeah.
The thing for the musical. That was good, that.
I loved that.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a musical over Christmas.
That might be nice. A Christmas musical.
Yeah, let's maybe do a Christmas musical.
Pantomime. No.
Yes, it could be a little bit. We'll do something. I don't know. Will too. What do you want?
Hey.
Yep.
Ian, you know you just started running.
Yep. Have you got your radio on? Is that coming from the hallway?
It's the hallway.
Okay, right.
The hallway, mate.
Yeah. Yes, Will.
Yeah. Yeah. You know you just started running.
Yes.
And you know you did a wrestle with that some guy about 2 months ago or something like that.
Yes.
Well, I was wondering. I just started running about a week ago.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you wanted to do a race.
Okay.
When?
I don't know. What do you want? A sprint or a long distance?
No. Okay, let's be serious here.
I'm being serious. I'm asking you a serious question. Do you want a sprint or a long distance?
Okay. Well, I think a long distance is my thing.
See, sprint is my thing.
Let's do sprint then.
If you want to race a 400 metres, I will destroy you.
Okay.
How old are you?
16.
Yeah, jeez. Well, okay. Well, you arrange it and I'll do it.
Okay. I'll Facebook you. Also got something else.
Yep. I will. I'm serious. I'll do this. I will run a 400 metres with you, and I will destroy you.
Okay.
I'm 20 years older than you, and I will destroy you, boy. I will destroy you. So you will go into school the next day, and you will be sobbing like a baby because an old man whopped your ass. I'm gonna not shank you. That means knife you. I'm gonna boyd you, Will. Too. I will boyd you.
Hey, just before I go into my next point.
Yes.
I'm Will.
Yeah. What did I call you?
Will 2.
No, you're Will 2.
Get it right. Anyway, you know the Christmas tree thing?
Hang on, do you mind? I've just got to sing. Your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually your friend, but I am. Come on, Will 2, join me.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, no.
Look at everybody out there by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I've got a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one note spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, like the Longines Symphony. It doesn't end. Will 2, Blue Canary in the outlet by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Instrumental, Will, instrumental, don't worry. I may get through the whole song. This is marvellous, marvellous. But yes, I will totally race you and beat you, definitely.
Okay, fine. But I thought you said that you like long distance, though.
No, I'm a sprinter. I'm trying to become good at long distance. Oh, I must go. Hang on a second. I've got to sing the rest of this song. I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend, but really I'm not actually a friend, but I am. There's a picture opposite me of my primitive ancestry who stood on rocky shores and kept the beaches shipwreck-free. Though I respect that a lot, I'd be fired if that were my job. After killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts, bluebird of friendliness, like guardian angels, it's always here. Blue Canary in the outlet by the light switch, who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too fine a point on it. Say I'm the only bee in your body. Come on, Gareth, make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, keep the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, keep the nightlight on inside the birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Can I just say, cynics out there, and there are cynics out there, including Helen Brownlegs. I was not reading the words to Birdhouse in Your Soul by They Might Be Giants. I remembered them. And I surprised myself by remembering them. That's why I continued to sing the song longer than it was funny for. Because I was testing myself and I passed that test. Oh, yes. Oh. Craig is in the Melksham in Wiltshire. Good evening, Craig.
Very good. How do you know I live there?
That's none of your business.
That's very clever.
I know stuff.
Oh.
Hey, you sound like Max, the old man who used to call us from Crouch End. Everyone's second favourite caller. Well,
I'm not very old.
I suspect he may have died. How? Let me guess. Hang on. You're 38.
Not bad. I'm 37.
Oh, 1 year out. 1 year out. That's
1
old.
year.
That's old. Once you get to listen, I'm 36. Once you get to 37, that's it. Game over. You are past it. Hand everything over to the kids. The kids rule, man. Seriously, I'm going to be there June next year. I'm going to be saying, "That's your lot. Goodbye, children. You take over the world."
Oh.
What do you want? What do you want, old man?
Well, I'm not that old, but you know, tonight I'm a first-time caller.
Well done, congratulations, good work.
For the second time.
Hang on, first or second? First or second?
First time, really.
Okay.
Properly.
Very good. Well, what was the what you say the first time properly? So there has been another time.
There has been a late night call.
And what happened?
Triple M.
Oh, did you really? What did you do? Go on.
Nothing special, really.
People very rarely do.
No, nothing special at all.
I'm not going to let you get away with this, Craig. Just tell me what you did. I won't think any less of you. I'm just fascinated by people who call up for Triple M. It always strikes me as odd.
No, I think I just threw a random comment at one point in time, you know, just to spice up the show, Ian.
Wonderful. Craig,
what
well
is
done.
Clearly a great show.
It is indeed. It is without a shadow of a best show on the radio.
I think that was the reason for calling tonight, really. I've had a few beers.
You're pissed, aren't you, Craig?
Yeah, no, not really. Not totally.
On a Thursday. Well, Thursday is the new Friday, which was the new Saturday for a while. So
very true.
You're allowed to be a little bit tipsy at 1:45 on a.
You allow me.
Thursday. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, really? What time?
Was that really the Queen of Sweden on just now?
Was that what?
Really, the Queen of Sweden?
Yeah, it was Amy, the Queen of Sweden.
Real Queen of Sweden, not a pony one.
No, not a pony one. It's the genuine Queen of Sweden. They're not proper royals over there, though, are they? They don't really count. But yes, it was the genuine. Amy is genuinely the Queen of Sweden.
Oh, very good, very good. And what do you mean by bored you? You know, these are questions that, you know, from a listener that normally sits in the dark and normally sits in the
You are old. You are old. The fact you're 37 years old, so we know you're old. And the fact you've had to ask me, what does Boyd you mean? You're not with it, Grandad.
Is this Tommy Boyd?
No. It's street slang that the kids are spouting. It's street slang that the kids are spouting. We come from a different era.
We do, don't we?
We totally do. We come.
I'm with you, bro.
I call.
Do you know what? Do you know what, Ian?
Yes.
I love you, man.
Oh, I love you, brother.
That could be my catchphrase.
It could be. Stick with it, Craig. Stick with it. Ooh, he was spooky, wasn't he? He was spooky. Eloise is going to choose the best bit of the show to put in the. Let me find out. Eloise, what's the best bit of the show so far for the podcast? Eloise. She's buggered off. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Okay. So you weren't actually on air because it doesn't work. The system here works. Basically, the best bit from tonight's show is going to be a best bit from last night's show for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Lee!
It's a boo, man.
One of my least favourite callers. What do you want?
Well, by the way, this is quite strange, but it seems that I'm developing a cult following amongst your crazy listeners.
How is that manifesting itself?
I kind of wish it wasn't the case, but 5 people added me to Facebook today purely with the comment, "It's the Pooh Man."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
my mum's going to be so proud when she finds out, you know.
Yeah, that's a little bit freaky. That's a little
Anyway.
bit freaky.
Yeah, I've got a suggestion for you.
Oh, yeah?
But so I'll run it past you. I was thinking maybe on the last week of the show before Christmas.
Yes.
You could do like a special hour where Eloise presents and you have to do her job just to see how it turns out.
Well, Eloise presented the last 10 minutes of last night's show.
Yeah, and it was magical.
It was, well, you say magical, that's very generous of you. We all know it was pony.
Oh,
really.
she done well.
It was like watching a car crash in slow motion.
I'm not saying anything because she's the one that answers the phone, so, you know.
Hang on, just stay there 1 second. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there, line 1.
Hello?
Is that Maureen?
Ian?
Yes?
Good evening, Mr. Naughty.
Good evening, Maureen. How are you?
Have you been watching Big Brother?
Not since it was on. In fact, I didn't even watch it much then.
Okay.
Yes? Can I help you in any way, Maureen?
Imagine you behind me, pulling my hair.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
I just want to say I'm putting dog food in my underwear.
Okay, there we go. Right, Lee, what do you want?
Oh, is she gone? Can I speak to her?
She's gone.
All right, okay.
Was that it? Saying Eloise should host a show?
Well, no, I had another thing as well. A comical story, if you will.
Yeah, go on. You need to get a bit decent phone. I can hardly ever hear you.
It's because you're going deaf.
It's because your phone is made out of cardboard. And now there's some weird echo on it as well.
You don't know the lyrics to them.
Listen to the cardboard. Listen to the echo. Echo.
Echo. Wow. I forgot what I was going to say. But
Okay, excellent. That works for me. That's the out. That's what we are. Well, this is the week has nearly slammed to a halt. Mark Crosley's on at 1 o'clock. I've got one more song to play. I'm very tired. I've got pasta waiting for me. I shouldn't have pasta before you go to bed. And I'm up at 8. I'm going to Kensington for my Greek lesson. Practicing my Greek today. It's all coming on very well. I can't remember any of it. To fagito είναι polynostimo. No, polynostimo. Nostimo? No, polynostimo. Let's go and do some calls straight to air. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
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 Yes?
Hello?
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 Goodbye.
Bye.
5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, my God.
Yeah!
Oh, yes, at last I've got through to you.
Amazing.
Where have you been all my life?
Quite some distance from you, hopefully.
Well, okay, I'll move into the kitchen. Now can you hear me?
I could hear you from the start, that's why I answered your question. Yes! What's your name?
Hannah.
Hannah.
Hello, Lee. Where have you been all my life? Oh, my God, I've been trying to call you all night and you don't answer. Was
You
that
don't know
nice
my
that
name,
we
that's
spent
why.
together?
Yes. Yes. What? Okay, you've got through. What was the point you wanted to make?
I just wanted to talk to you. Is that not enough point?
We're not quite. No. What do you want to talk about?
Life.
Yeah, okay, go on then.
So,
This is going to be hard work.
okay, I've got a joke for you.
No.
No?
No.
No, you're not feeling that?
I'm not feeling it, no.
No, okay. Well, what are you feeling?
At the moment, nothing. I'm feeling anxious.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, do I make you feel nervous?
Yes.
Come on, I thought you were more than a man than that.
That doesn't even make sense.
Really?
Yes.
No.
No. Okay. Let's, any clues as to what she was talking about? Then do please let me know. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Oh!
Thank you. There we go. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, sorry. I rang earlier and then you sound different on the phone.
Okay.
So I panicked.
No, never mind about bottling it.
Oh, I apologise. It was my first time.
Well done. No, well done for having the balls to call back. What can we do for thee?
Well, I have a middle name.
Excellent. What is it?
It is Reginald.
No, it's not.
It is.
I do not believe you.
It is Reginald.
What's your first name?
My name is Scott Reginald Hazeltine.
That's like a proper posh... Hey, listen, you're quite young now. What are you, like 16, 17?
I'm 15.
15. When you get to 72 and you have a huge white moustache, that name is going to suit you down to the ground, fella.
It actually will.
It will do. You've just got to wait like 60 years, but it's gonna work. Trust me.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Reginald. Have faith. 8, you're on the wireless.
Spider-Man's the world's greatest superhero.
That's incorrect. That's incorrect. Well, Superman could have him in a fight easily, couldn't he? And Spider-Man's all right. Let's go to line 2. You're on the wireless.
Good evening, stranger.
Good evening, merchant.
How are you doing?
I'm running out of time, so you better be quick.
All right, shall I just hang up then?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
No, that's lovely. Oh, this is the music to end the show on. This is the saddest piece of music in the world, Eloise. Do you know what this music is?
No.
It's the end of The Incredible Hulk. And it fits it perfectly. Fits perfectly. The end of The Incredible Hulk is when he's walking along and he's walking home. He's got no home. He's backpacking because he is a freak. He's wanted by the police.
Oh, it does sound sad.
Oh, it's so sad. There's no future for him. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Lee.
It's Ian. Why does everyone keep calling me Lee all of a sudden? It's Ian.
I know, but I wanted to call you Lee because I call people by their surnames.
Oh, do you?
Just making that up.
Yeah, I know she is. It's weird, isn't it? Right.
No, I generally know your name. Emma's question.
Yes?
If you could be a colour, what colour would you be?
Blue.
Why?
Because I'm miserable.
Wicked, okay.
Oh, man alive. I'm glad this is ending because I've had enough. Line
Hello.
5, you're on the wireless.
Could I just go back onto the when I'm 64 just to finish? It's Terry. I'm sorry to bother you, Ian.
We're ending as we began. With a weird
with
one.
me, yeah.
Yes,
If you want to finish with me, it's up to you.
Oh, if you can finish me off, Terry, then away you
I'd
go.
love to finish you off, but not in that way.
Yes, okay, good lad.
But when I'm 64, when that record came out, what was it, about 68, 69? I'm not quite
67,
sure.
1967.
19, pardon?
No, 1967.
67. It was a time, it wasn't a definitive time of the Beatles, but when you in 67, when you're 15, you never envisage a time when you're going to be 64, Ian, which I never did.
No, of course.
And now I'm 57. It's not that far away, and somebody will still want me when I'm 64, I hope. And that's my final word.
Terry, thank you for that.
God bless.
Oh, God bless. It's been a very, very weird show this evening. One of the weirdest. One of my favourites, I would say. It's been a good one. It turns out when we come in with ideas and content, then the show somehow is better. And I never thought that would be the case. So maybe I should do that more often. I apologise for everyone who's been listening for weeks and I've not been doing that. Right, that's your lot. Ta-ta. Crosley's up next. Crosley! I'm back on Monday. Don't forget absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee or iTunes for podcast videos and all kinds of fun crap.
As the winter winds litter London with lonely hearts,